Hey guys, it's the Cannabis Crone. I hope you're having a good day so far. I want to open my podcast up with a little prayer from a book that I wrote, but you can no longer get copies of. I had it published by a small independent press that has since closed up shop, but it was called, or is called, I should say, because I'm holding a copy, but The Queen and Her Cannabis and Spiritual Musings from the Underground Brain. So, a prayer. Our Mother, who is eternal, caring for her creatures, her fields of gold, her oceans hold a multitude of treasures. Give her this day our love and respect, as she forgives our ignorance and continues to love and nurture us. Lead us not away from nature, but deep into her forests, for this world is our kingdom, our life force and glory, forever and ever. Blessed be. All right. So today we're going to talk about the endocannabinoid system. I'm not even going to touch politics today. It's funny how much of life does become political, actually. So there actually is some political components to this. But first of all, what is an endocannabinoid system? Okay, so I'm going to go over here to my computer, but you can't really see. My setup is so tenuous here. Oh boy. All right, here we go. And hopefully it won't drop. Okay, so can you see? Do you see what I see? Okay, so anyway, first of all, list of systems of the human body. Now you go to Wikipedia and you just punch in that you want all the systems of the human body. Okay, so it gives us the circulatory system, the digestive and excretory, endocrine, exocrine, immune and lymphatic, muscular, nervous, renal and urinary, reproductive, respiratory, and skeletal. Okay, so those are the symptoms of the body. What is the most important system in the body? Well, the nervous system. Okay, so this is what they're talking. You go in there, you ask what the symptoms are. What's the most important system? They say that it is the nervous system. But one thing I did not see in this list of symptoms was the endocannabinoid system. So we'll go to where I wrote in the endocannabinoid system and its importance to human physiology. Okay, so here we go. And you probably can't, I'll read it to you because I know you can't see that little tiny screen. It's good for me though. But the role of the endocannabinoid system in the human body, it is a molecular system responsible for regulating and balancing many processes in the body, including immune response, communication between cells, appetite and metabolism, memory, and more. So, this is kind of some stuff that's important, right? So all of a sudden, this system popped up that is nowhere to be found when you try to research what the systems of the body are. You're not going to find the endocannabinoid system anywhere. Not only that, but you don't find it in schools. I never learned about an endocannabinoid system when we were learning about the major systems of the human physiology. Interestingly enough, many medical professionals do not know what an endocannabinoid system is nor what it does because they were never educated about it when they went to medical school. So just keep that in the back of your brain there. So anyway, we've got that. Then we scroll down a little more. Why is the endocannabinoid system important? Okay, the endocannabinoid system has been recently recognized because the Cannabinoid Research Task Force at Hebrew University in Jerusalem has known this for almost 60 years, but recently, okay. Been recognized as an important modulatory system in the function of the brain, the endocrine and immune tissues. It appears to play a very important regulatory role, in the secretion of hormones related to reproductive functions and responses to stress. Then you move down a little further. This is great. It says 5 ways to boost your endocannabinoid system. Omega-3 fatty acids is number 1. Number 2, reduce stress and alcohol consumption. Yeah. Exercise. Caryophyllene, I don't know what that is. And then number 5, CBD. Okay? So they're lying to you. The way that you boost your endocannabinoid system is by giving it the cannabinoids that it must feed on, okay, in order to not become deficient. And that is pot, cannabis, Mary Jane, ganj, you know, the Seven Sisters, the Sacred Leaf, whatever you want to call her. Miss Mary Jane is real important to keeping our systems functioning. Okay. So yeah, that would be number 1. But of course, this is only surface research, by the way. And please remember, you're only as unbiased as your current source of news and information. So you need to keep delving. I'm just showing you like the surface of what you're going to find. And then, what is the function of the endocannabinoid system? The endocannabinoid system has been shown to have a homeostatic role by controlling several metabolic functions, such as energy storage and nutrient transport. Very important. It acts on peripheral tissues, the skeletal muscles, and the endocrine pancreas. So we're talking about a system that is known, obviously, because I just researched it, to have all of these major health benefits on one of the most important. This system is incredibly important because it basically regulates all of your other symptoms. You have to ask yourself again, why have you never heard of the endocannabinoid system when you were in school? We all learned in home ec, we all learned, or health in home ec. We learned about the systems of the body, and that was never mentioned. There are many physicians out there that have never heard of an endocannabinoid system. Some don't even believe it exists, which just, come on. But we know that it's there because I just Wikipedia'd. I just looked it up on Wikipedia. There's probably not a word. I'm looking for a word that doesn't exist. But anyway, no, basically what we're looking at is a systemic lack of information. And of course, the conspiracy theorist inside of me thinks, why? Why is this information not readily available? I mean, it is, but it isn't. We're not getting any education on it in the schools. We have doctors and nurses that don't know what an endocannabinoid system is, nor the importance that it plays, especially with people like me who have an immune disorder. Okay, just bear with me about the immune disorders, because when you talk about an autoimmune disorder like lupus or even Lyme's disease, MS, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, all of these things are communication problems within the body. For some reason, the immune system sees fit to attack your own body. The pharmacological